Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome today. This is going to be like a two-part vlog because I wanted to talk about something that I saw over the weekend, and I also wanted to give you guys a TTC update. So first things first, if you don't remember my last vlog, I did have my hysterosalpingogram test, and I was hoping that we would, get pregnant right away, since it was like just before what I thought, just before ovulation. But apparently I missed the window, and I am on my period now. My period didn't come because if my period didn't come, I was going to plan to take the pregnancy test on the 19th. Today is the 14th. I'm recording this. Today's the 14th, so you probably won't see it until Tuesday, the 15th. And so, yeah, that was the plan. But unfortunately, my cycle didn't come. But that's exactly what happened the very last time before I got pregnant with Viola. I got the HSG test, and then my period came, and then after my period, I got pregnant with Viola. And so I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen. And so I'm really hoping that that's, was the case. I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping that we caught, we did it early enough that we could just catch it before ovulation, but apparently we missed our window. And so I was a little bummed out about it, but, I've been through this journey for 2 years with Viola, so I understand the stress of it all, and, I can somewhat handle it, and running behind her all day, it kind of, lessens the blow a little bit because I already have a little one, so it's not like, I don't have any children at all. I'm really thankful for her, but we would like to have another one, of course, many more if we could, but, I'm trying to stay optimistic. My husband is extremely optimistic. He just knows that if it happened for us that last time, it's going to happen again and again. And so we're just really hoping that we get pregnant the next cycle coming up. And so my period started on the 11th of this month, and so it should be going off in a couple of days because it's been on since Friday with spotting, and then just full blown on Saturday. So today is Monday, so I probably have like today, and then tomorrow it will taper off, and by Wednesday it will be done. And then we'll just start, our regular TTC. We will resume TTC. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all of your comments and your well wishes. For those of you who have given it to us, either, down in the comment section, or you just say an extra prayer for us when you pray for yourselves during the day. And so all of your prayers and well wishes are greatly appreciated. And we're just hoping, that next cycle is our cycle, that we conceive. So, we really want to give Viola a sibling, and, she's just a big ball of energy. And I really want her to have a sibling, somebody that she can play with and grow up with and all that, share all of her really fun experiences with. So, yeah. Well, anyway, enough with the TTC talk. Let's get into the juiciness, child. I think I first heard about this, I was going to say chick. I first heard about this lady on the news, and I had never heard of her before then. And apparently she's like a famous YouTuber. I'm pretty sure you guys know her. I had no clue that she existed. A lot of famous YouTubers I really don't know, because I guess I just watch the same old regular folks all the time, and I don't really watch the big folks because they don't really appeal to me. And so I didn't know who she was, and so I just kept hearing about this girl all the time about this video that she made. And so when I finally was able to Google she made this video called Dear Fat People, and and I'm not laughing at the video. I'm just laughing because I just think it's dumb. And so I decided to just Google her name. What's her name? And see, I don't even know the child name by heart. Her name is Nicole Arbour. And so I had to Google her name just to find the video, because apparently after all of the backlash that has come from her making this blog post about fat folks, she deleted her video, which is strange, and I'll tell you why in a second. So I wanted to see what the big hoopla was about, and what the big, uproar was about. So I searched out the video, and of course I found the video and I watched it. I did laugh at certain points of it because I just thought it was I thought it was funny and stupid, and I don't know, I guess I'm just in a different place in my life right now, and so I could laugh at stuff like that. But 10 years ago I probably would have thought it was funny, and I know a lot of people don't think it's funny now. But anyway, to each his own, and so I just thought it was like stupid. So anyway, this young lady, she made a video about how much she dislikes fat people and how they smell like oil and cooking grease, and I don't really understand how that, I don't know what's up with that, because I know some skinny folks that smell like dog that smell like a whole lot of other stuff. But it is what it is. Everybody don't bathe, not just fat people. Skinny people don't bathe, medium-sized people don't bathe, lots of people don't bathe. So I don't really know why she just decided to single out fat people. I don't know, maybe she just thought because fat people are just like the easiest targets to pick at, I guess. And so she just went on this whole rant for about 6 minutes, and I guess trying to be funny about it, but she has like this serious issue with fat folks or people who are obese and all that. She has a serious issue with them, and I guess she felt like she was being funny because she tried to be funny, and she made this whole video talking really nasty about fat people and referencing fat people to church women who sing in the choir, or church women, and and all kind of stuff. And I just thought it was just, it was in poor taste. It was in poor taste, and it was crass. And I'm just, here's my take on it. Here's my take on it. Over the years, yes, I have gained a lot of weight. My weight gain is my business and nobody else's, and that's just how I feel about it. I don't defend it. I don't acknowledge it. I know I won't stay heavy forever. I won't stay heavy. Of course I'm not going to stay heavy forever. Some people don't mind. Me personally, I'm just not comfortable in this skin. And so, of course, I'm definitely going to lose all the weight in due time. I didn't gain it overnight, so it's just not going to fall off overnight. But that's my business and my, that's for me to handle, and not for anybody to, to even worry about. I don't define myself by my size. I don't make videos of plus size pregnancy, plus size TTC, because that's just not what it is. TTC and pregnancy is for everybody. My whole blog history is all for everybody. It's not just for a certain type of person. I'm one of the few people that I could honestly say I'm very, very healthy. I didn't have any major health issues. I didn't have preeclampsia. I didn't have high blood pressure. Still don't. I'm heavy. And I'm super, super, super healthy. I don't have diabetes. I don't have any of those issues. I'm just a heavy person. Because for my body type, I have to exercise 6 days a week. That's just because of the body type and my genetics. And at this stage in my life, I just don't have the time to work out like that. for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. You know, I just don't have time to do all that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And I'm not trying to defend it or whatever, because who cares? It's nobody's business why I'm heavy or why I'm still heavy or whatever the case may be. Who cares? You know, I feel like once, no, regardless of what body or whatever skin you're in, I feel like you really should develop some kind of self-esteem. You know, you should develop self-esteem no matter if you're fat, skinny, medium-sized, thick, box shape, whatever, you know, whatever the Lord has you in at this point in time. Dress it up, take a nice shower, put some good smelling stuff on you, fix your hair, fix your nails, fix your toes, you know, do whatever's in your control, you know, to dress it up and make it look nice and presentable. You know, I've seen all body sizes of people that look sloppy. You know, fat don't equal sloppy. Fat is just that. You know, that's just the body type that you're in at the moment. I've seen some fabulous fat women who dress nice and they fix themselves up. They really put themselves together really nice. I've seen some fabulous skinny women, some fabulous medium-sized women. It really doesn't matter. And it's nobody's business. And I really think it's kind of like, bullying a little bit for a person to take something that, you know, may not be socially acceptable or socially considered beautiful and just to sit and make fun of it and pick at it and call them all types of names. I think that's just, it's something going on within her, you know, for a person to sit there and make a video and just rant and rave about a certain body type of person, for people who are living in a certain body type, because you really don't know why folks are heavy. I knew a lady right now who was very, very slender for all of her life. And she just recently, a few years ago, got a kidney transplant. And because of the medication that she's on, she has gained a considerable amount of weight. And to a lot of people, she is obese. But it's not because her genetics are bad or she's just been taking certain types of medication that, you know, has made her gain weight. Now, when people look at her, you judge. You know, when people look at her, they judge her and they say X, Y, and Z about her, and they have no clue what this woman has been through. You know, no clue what she's been through. And so I just tell people, you have to be careful. You do have a certain responsibility when putting out these YouTube videos. You kind of do. You know, if you have a problem with a certain type of people, then stay away from them or try to. I mean, we live in a really huge, diverse world, so it's kind of hard to stay away from all types of people. But, you know, keep it to yourself. You know, nobody wants to sit and listen to you rant and rave about fat people and this and that, because I'm sure you have some imperfections that folks could make videos about and talk about and make you feel horrible about. I can make up some stuff about you that I can just go off on a tangent on just stuff I just made up just to make you feel bad. Does that make it right? No, it don't make it right. And I mean, a lot of people, you know, I guess because I read some of the comments, and I mean the attitudes are kind of split. Some people think that it's okay to shame folks into losing weight. And a lot of times, you're making the person eat more and go down deeper in depression. A lot of people gain weight and eat, you know, emotionally because they're sad. And so if you think that by calling them fat and making them feel bad, it's going to say, oh man, she hurt my feelings, so I'm going to go and I'm going to work out and lose weight. No, you're going to do just the opposite. They're going to get fatter and they're going to get bigger, and you still going to be mad. So it's just like, what is the point in doing that? Leave folks alone. If you can't say something nice and encouraging, then don't say nothing at all. And I think in this age of social media, where people just feel like they can just say whatever they want to say, however they want to say it, and they fear no backlash, you know, it's kind of like you're kind of screwing yourself twice, you know, because you're going to get the backlash, and then this video is never going to go away. And for whatever reason, she took the video down, and I'm just like, why the hell would you take the video down? If you are rooted and grounded in what you believe in, if you believe in the content that you put out, then keep it on there. And just take everything. Don't take the video down. And as you can see, the video is still surfacing. She took the video down, and folks still was able to get the video, share it, and they still playing the video now. So what was the point in taking it down? I just think it's just dumb. You know, I just think it's just really dumb. I think we should teach folks how to eat, teach folks how to live healthily, you know, so that they'll know, and it's up to them. Some people don't want to be skinny. You know, how boring would the world be if everybody had a great body? I mean, not a fat nowhere. Wouldn't that be kind of boring? Like, for real, you gotta have somebody with thick thighs, thick hips, thick waist, you know, big old boobs, you know. You can't, like, the world would be so boring if everybody was the same. We gotta have some, like, different types of people so that, you know, the world could just be, you know, balanced out good. You know, it's just, I don't know. I just have such a positive idea about it. Like, I'm not mad at her. I don't really care. Her opinion is her opinion. We are entitled to our opinions of how we feel about different things. I have certain things that I feel about certain types of people, but I'm not going to sit up here and make a damn YouTube video about it and just, because, what is that going to solve? Like, what is that? Is that going to make your life any better? Is it going to improve? Is it going to increase your bank account? No, it's not. It's just going to give you more problems than you really don't need. And so, I mean, if y'all seen the video, what did y'all think about it? Did it hurt your feelings? It hurt my feelings, honey. But you can't hurt my feelings no more. Like, I'm 33 now. I think when you get into your 30s, I don't know about nobody else. When I got into my 30s, I just stopped caring. I just stopped caring. I just stopped caring. I just stopped caring. Something happened to me when I turned 30. It's like I just became so just overconfident. You know, I have my bouts, you know, of, you know, self-esteem issues, just like everybody, skinny, fat, or whatever. Everybody feels a little, you know, down on themselves sometimes, but for the most part, I am extremely confident in me. You know, I have so much to offer than what I look like on the outside. I have a great mind. I'm intelligent. I can sing. I can dance. I speak well. You know, I am a great public speaker. I speak to lots of people. I can sing in public. I'm not shy. I am you know, an epitome of an extroverted type person. You know, I'm a friendly person. I'm a people person. I just have so much greatness to offer, like, and none of that has anything to do with what I look like on the outside. People like me for me, you know. When I go different places, I have conversations with complete strangers, and they could care less what I look like on the outside. You know what I'm saying? They just like, oh, she's a cool person, and that's it. You know, I didn't have a problem dating. I didn't have a problem getting a husband, you know, because I was just me. I was just myself. And I just want everybody, no matter what kind of nonsense you see out there, it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you good or bad. You know, you are what defines you. Your personality, the way that you treat people, the way that you are treated. You know, not necessarily the way you are treated, but the way you treat people, and it's your overall personality is what defines you. You know, not some random nobody, because she's a nobody, because I don't know her. I don't know her from Adam. You know, I gotta look on the paper to, what's her name again? Nicole, yeah, I don't know who she is. And so it didn't, you know, it didn't bother me one bit. And she said some pretty horrible things. And I was just like, okay, I don't know her. And nobody's still not gonna know her. You know, and so it's like she kind of, you know, messed up her own self. Sometimes you just gotta keep things into yourself. And I think what the funniest thing about her defending what she said was that she made it seem like, oh, if a man made a video fat shaming or saying the same terrible things that she said that nobody would care. And I'm just like, no, not so. You know, nobody takes lightly to a bunch of foolishness. Like, you just going in on a certain type of person because you feel like in your heart you are better than them in some way, shape, or form. Because, oh, you're skinny, you're not prone to diabetes. Oh, you're skinny, you're not prone to hypertension. Oh, you're skinny, you can't die from heart disease. And it's not true. Because I know plenty of people who are in great shape who have died from all of those things. And it has nothing to do with it being unhealthy necessarily. You know, of course you're going to get those things if you go down the wrong path. But those diseases don't just target fat folks. You know what I'm saying? They target everybody. You know, everybody can get cancer. Everybody can get, you know, heart disease, diabetes, and all that. Not just a certain type of folks. I have a family member that's like that too, that she just lost a tremendous amount of weight by starving herself, basically. And she has this attitude now where she feels like she is better than the whole world. And, you know, fat people are this and fat people are that, and blah, 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 blah. And what's so crazy about, ironic about how she, you know, her attitude towards heavier folks is that she just recently was hospitalized and was diagnosed with diabetes. Now, she refuses to take the medication. She won't listen to the doctor's report. She thinks that being a diabetic is some kind of punishment for being unhealthy. And it's not. It's hereditary. It's in her family. But she has this mindset that I'm not fat anymore. I'm not fat. I'm in great shape. So why would you diagnose me? I'm just like, he didn't diagnose you with anything. You have what you have. He didn't just say, okay, come in. You got diabetes. No! They run tests. You were sick. You passed out. They ran tests, and it came out that you have diabetes. It is what it is. Nobody can make you have diabetes or curse you with diabetes. It is what it is. You're skinny now. Okay, fine. You know, but it is what it is. You know? So, I mean, I try to pray for, you know, because she's not taking care of herself. She won't take the medicine and won't listen. But that's where ignorance sets in. And I think a lot of what this young lady's issue is that she's ignorant, you know, because when you really have no clue what you're talking about and you're just pretty much speaking based on discrimination or being discriminatory against someone, you're going to speak ignorantly. Because if she had any kind of brain power or any type of education whatsoever, she would know that health or being unhealthy is not just relegated to just a certain body type of person. You could be unhealthy and be a supermodel. There's tons of supermodels out here that's walking around eating ice, killing themselves every single day, using drugs because they're trying to stay thin. You know, it goes both ways. But I know I said a whole lot, and I just wanted to bring this up because I just think it's just silly. It's really, really silly. And I think we should all accept folks for where they're at. A lot of people are different places in their life, and you never know. Within a year, you may see slim down. Are your feelings for me going to change? I hope not, you know. But it's good to surround yourself with people in your life that will love you no matter what skin you're in. Because when you love somebody, love is not conditional. You know, it's unconditional. And so, I mean, child, don't even pay that girl no mind. I know I did. I saw it, and I saw the comments, and I saw a couple of responses to it, and, you know, I'm just like, it ain't that deep. She's dumb. Like, I've always said this, when you're dealing with somebody ignorant, consider the source and just move on with your life. you know, because it's just like when somebody tell you something crazy, you be like, who said that? Okay, enough said. We don't care what she said. once you, it's like when you hear about it, because once I saw the video, I was just like, okay, she's an idiot, pretty much. She's you know, uneducated, so of course she would make a video saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Once you see the source of it all, and you're just like, okay, nobody don't hardly know who the hell she is. No way, she no real celebrity. She no real celebrity. She's a YouTuber that got a lot of views. Like, she ain't nobody to even be worried about, you know? So, y'all love yourselves, honey. Love yourselves. If nobody don't love you, you better love you. And that's just pretty much what I came on here to tell y'all. Encourage yourself, love yourself, no matter what skin you are in, because you are beautiful, you are wonderfully made, and the only opinion that matters is his opinion. Until a person creates a heaven and hell to put you in, don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about what they say, you know, because it doesn't matter, you know. So I hope y'all have a good week. And so I hope we get what we have to do, and we get some conception going on. You know, I really want to have another baby. So y'all pray for us, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.